All right, so I have a bunch of stuff here. I have the fuel line here. I have the tool to put the line onto the fittings, and I'm going to take this out of the bag, tape up the end of the hose so that when I'm running it underneath the car, I don't get any dirt or anything inside the hose. And then we'll start right here at the pump and then start running it down the frame of the car. What's up, man? Hope you guys like the headband here. It's not for me, it's for you. Trust me, that damn thing right there can't see nothing in the dark. All right, so I got the hose. We'll go ahead and get this out of here. And we'll take the end of it and just tape it up so it doesn't get a bunch of trash in it. That way we just throw it around, not worry about nothing. All right. Sharp. All right, so I'm just starting here. And we're gonna use that 90 fit in there. All right, there we are. It's too tight underneath there to be trying to do this, so we're gonna do this right here. Get this tool. This is my first time using this tool, so we'll see how it goes. It seems pretty simple. You clamp the hose in here, and then you can push the fitting this way. Now, I'm not sure exactly how that works when you got this fitting. You know what I mean? We're gonna fucking find out. So some of these might only be, it looks like it's only for straight, so it might be kind of screwed on anything with an angle. I didn't even think about that. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to be using, you don't necessarily have to use clamps on push locks, but if you've been watching my videos long enough, you know how I am already. So I'd rather be safe than sorry, and it doesn't hurt to throw one of these on here. So this is going to be coming out of the pump. I don't think it's going to be that hard to push on here, honestly. Some of these hoses are, you know, they're different.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like, I forgot how big I was, you know what I mean? But anyway, it'd be nice to, they're kind of tight to get on there, that's for damn sure. All right, so you just want to get that on there as far as you can. All right, just like that. And then we'll go ahead and throw this clamp on here. There's different kinds of clamps. There's actually ones for push lock where you put them over and it has like a pair of pliers that just kind of crimps the clamp and you're done. But these just happen to be the ones I have. So we're gonna run with these. All right guys, so I don't want to cut anything out, but this one's a little bit too small, but just so you guys can see these damn push lock hoses, I mean, that shit does not want to come out of there. All right, I mean, you literally don't have to put a clamp, but I'm putting the damn clamp. All right guys, so we got the right one on here. It's a 15 to 17 millimeter. Got it on there, that's what it looks like. And because this hose is so tight on here and it's a push lock, I got these on there just for extra measures, and they're just tight by hand. As you can see, it's nice and snug on there. This hose is not coming off of there. So this is our first connection. This goes from the pump. We'll go ahead and get this started on the pump and then start trying to feed these up toward the front there. All right, so we got the pre-fuel pump filter on there. And now I'm gonna go ahead and begin connecting the fittings and the hoses on the high pressure side of the pump. This is the first one here coming off the pump. Just gotta decide what fitting I want to use, a straight one or one with a bend in it. So it looks like the best one to use would be this one, because it would turn the line in the right direction, so we don't get any kinks or nothing in the line right here. So we're gonna be using this one. This is gonna be going on here and then going up toward the front. So I'm just gonna run this over the axle here. So we got that first one on. I don't want to go too tight. I could always come back and double check them, but that's what we got for the first one. And then we're gonna start running this sucker on down. Sorry, I know this thing's upside down. All right, guys, so I was just tightening up this. Got to get those zip ties, they come in handy. Keep these lines kind of running together here. And then they come together right there, and then they'll just go run along the frame together from here. All right. Like I said, they're really smooth, so I don't think it's a problem. All right, so far as you can see, they're both in there like that. Obviously, this one will be loose because it's so thin. This one, like, perfectly will be in here. Feels pretty nice like this too. So, all right, so just like that, and then like I said, it's longer on the back side, so it actually will screw inside of here. I got this handy dandy bicycle tool. There it is.
How'd it thread in? Really good. Oh yeah, that's nice.
Looks nice too.
Oh yeah. How's the bigger line?
Snug.
But it's not like, yeah, if it's just snug, I'd say it's good.
But it looks pretty nice.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That's
something different, you know?
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it looks good.
I've got enough space here. It's always nice when you envision something and it actually turns out decent. Try to make this as clean as I can on a budget. Alright guys, so from here, this is what we got. Runs up and does its first mount to the body here. And I have four more of these to make it to the front. And I have a different kind if I need to use them. It's good, it's higher than the drive shaft. Alright, cool. So now I gotta move a bunch of shit. Alright, so another one. Alright guys, I think I lost you for a little bit there. Light, we got a bigger light. So, we got it running over. Comes up in here. Running all down. Alright, and now from here it's going to be going into the 100 micron filter, going up. It's going to start turning upwards now. The filter's going to be mounted up there, and then from the filter it'll be going into the AN line. Well, I took the stock fuel line and I put an AN adapter -6 for now, and it's gonna be running into there. So I'm back under the car. This is where we left off. Let me turn the light around. You can see the fuel line running up from the back. I use these fuel line line separators, and I drilled straight through them and got longer Allen head bolts so it bolts into those factory little spots, which worked out pretty nice. All the way up the front here. So now we're at this spot in the frame. Up here, make sure I get this light in here where you can see it. If you look up in here, you can see where this line drops down from the fuel rail. I took the factory line and I chopped it off and I put one of these fittings on, and I was able to put that on there, convert it to run this AN fitting at the end here. So our filter is going to be going right in this area. Alright guys, so we ran the fuel lines basically all the way up to the front, and now we're where we need to get a filter on there. I have this style filter here. It's not a radium, it's a cheaper brand. It's Evil Energy brand. You could change the filter out of here with maybe like a Aeromotive or something. So you use this shell and then get the Aeromotive filter and put it inside of here, which is probably around 40 bucks or so, and you basically have the same filtration that you would have with the other one, just to save money. The other brands are very nice, but they're also very expensive and not everybody can afford them. So these are another option, and just swapping out the filter could be a good option for you. Alright, so we have this. We need to put these on the end of it. It comes with all different sizes. Ours is looks like -8 or -10, -12. They come pretty damn big. We have -6, so we're gonna put these on. And basically you have that, and it has a O-ring that goes on there also. So get this on here. Okay. Don't worry guys, I'm not worried about scratching it. Alright, get that on there nice and tight. And do the other side. Alright, so now we got the two ends on. And now we can add, once we get under there, we could add whether we want a straight or we want something with an angle, depending on where we end up mounting this. We could do that. And then this is also the mount that goes in the center of this, which could go on the frame or wherever you want to put it. Alright, real fast. Tools wise, these 11/16 fit on these fittings. Again, I know these are going to get scratched up, but no one's going to see any of this stuff because it's down on the bottom of the car, so I'm not really worried about that. I'm going to need I'm probably going to be using the rib nuts on the frame there, and then I'm going to put clamps over the push lock, just hand tight, just extra security, and that should do it. So here's the filter here. I figured it could go somewhere in this area right here, run that line into here, then this side would curve up toward that fitting up top right there, just like that. So I just need a little short hose to finish that off. This hose can make this little bit of a bend right here. This mount doesn't necessarily have to be dead center of the filter because it's already very tight. I had to use the head of the bolt to open it up to even get the filter in there, so it's going to be very snug. So this, I could adjust the filter down or up to make it in the perfect spot, so that's a good thing. So now I need to mark the spot, put the rib nuts in, and be able to mount this filter. Alright guys, so hopefully this is a good shot and it's well lit. Alright guys, got the lines coming up right here. We just need to get this up in here. It's going to be going here. I'm going to put the rib nuts through here. and we'll be able to run the line straight in and the other one straight up. Whenever we need to take out the filter, it'd be easy to access it right here. Instead of the factory location, as you guys know, Toyota has it up underneath the engine. It's a big pain in the ass. This is pretty nice, so we're gonna go with this. You see it now?
Yeah.
All right, the other one's gonna be to the left of that. Oh damn. Oh, that looks good. So it's in the floorboard, but it's up high enough to where it's not affected. Once it's squashed down, it's not even like sticking up. So that worked out pretty good. Sorry, bumping the camera. Now I gotta get this one up in here, and this one's kind of in an awkward position. So, oh, I think we did it. There we go. And from the top, we'll put some up there. Some of this good old Rust-Oleum. And then, all right, so now we have the filter, and it's gonna go right here. Tighten this down, like I said. This is just a filter, so this is gonna do plenty as far as keeping it in place, because that filter's already tight. All right, so that's that. It's not going anywhere. We got this in here. This is all good. Now we can get the lines on. We're gonna go ahead and cut this hose about right here. All right, we got that one cut. Perfect. All right, so now we got to make sure we go ahead and put the hose clamp on now. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and force this up on here. Let's see how that works. There we go. Yeah, see, this hose isn't too bad to get on here. It's pretty decent. Damn, it is a pain in the ass to get on here, man. I mean, once you get all the way up to where it's almost done. All right, so it's up against there where it needs to be. Where's the tool for the clamps, Joe? You got it right there? Okay. We're gonna go ahead and put our clamp. All right, that came out pretty good. The angle's not perfect, but you know, it works. I can tighten this down now. I need a wrench, the 11/16 or whatever you got. Go ahead and tighten this one. All right, there's that one. Looks pretty good. Now we gotta do the top side, which is gonna be extremely fun. All right, so we have the other piece of hose. This is the one that's gonna go up top. So since it's hard to get to, we wanna go ahead and get this one on. So we're gonna need our clamp. Go ahead and just throw that on there. Go ahead and push this. You know what, guys? I could actually show you guys the tool, man. Here it goes, guys. The moment you've been waiting for. You put the damn tool on there like so. Then you spread open these jaws right here, right? Then once you put, all right,
once you put this in the jaws, you can kind of like get it started yourself, like so. Then now you squeeze the jaws around the hose and then push this side. I mean, this is nice, guys, I'm not gonna lie. And then you can reset it again, squeeze the jaws again, and then push this again. I mean, look at that, guys. You guys see me fighting with that damn hose by hand. And then just like that, we got a nice push lock hose. Right. By the way, this is a 3/8 hose, 6AN. I'm putting 15 to 17 millimeter clamps on here. Perfect, hand tight, call it a day. All right, there we are. Because you don't want to squeeze on this hose too much. This is a very thick, durable hose. It's not like your little cheap crap that you get from AutoZone. This could handle some stuff, but you want to be easy with the clamps, because just like any rubber hose, you can kind of cut into this. So there we go. That's the top side. We're gonna go ahead and try to get that up there, which is gonna be a pain because it's up there. So hopefully I can get this camera and this light where you guys can see what the hell I'm doing. That'd be great. All right, so we got that up there. You see that? I hope so. Get a little closer. That's what we're working with. Okay, and now we gotta put this one onto here. So let's figure out about where we want to cut this hose. We'll cut it here. I believe that will do the job. Let's get those cutters. All right, so now we got the little short line. This is gonna go on here. I mean, this looks perfect. So now we're gonna unscrew that back off of there. We're gonna take the one off of the filter. So I think my son already tightened that baby down. So where is the wrench? All right, so we got this one and this one. Joey, I need another 15 to 17 millimeter clamp out of that box. He's going to grab that. We got to get the other line, the other clamp on here before we put this, because I hate taking these apart because you ruin the roundness of them. And it will bother me until eternity. So let's get that on there, and here we go. The part you guys like the most. Joey, I'm using this tool, man, if you want to come over here and watch the magic happen. I don't know. Anyway. So yeah, so you stick this on the fitting on here, put this in the jaws. You can kind of get this started, and then just grab this like this and just push it right in there. That's so nice. I'd like to do this like several more times, man. All right, so it's just a man to me. I don't know. All right, so there we go. All right, guys, there we go. It's a beautiful tool, man. It's made by Eaton. All right, got our clamp. There we are, guys. There's our nice little hose we just made, man. By the way, guys, I don't know if I said it already, but this is my first time doing all of this right here. You know what I mean? Back in the day, I would just AutoZone, baby. Just run the hose, clamp it onto the line. You know what I'm saying? But there it is, guys. Now we just need to get these two screwed onto here, which is going to be very difficult. As you can see, we have a limited space under here, but we're going to make it happen. So we'll start with the top, and then we'll put the other one on. So here we go. All right, lefty loosey, righty tighty. You start to forget that after you've been up so long. Just things just stop making sense. All right, so we got the line. There it is, guys. It looks nice. I'm very proud of this. I'm very proud of this. Just so you know. You gotta admit that radium stuff looks pretty nice. They did a good job. But we rocking that evil energy today. Let's see. We got that. So we need to get up in here with this wrench. Get these babies tight. Feels about right. Now that one up there, boy. Oh shit. Oh yeah. How am I gonna do this? This one's very. There's no space. Let's just be honest. There you have it, coming down from the fuel rail down into the filter. You got the return line running alongside of it here. All right, all the way back to the gas tank. Again, I used the fuel line separators. I drilled straight through them, bought a longer Allen bolt that would actually bolt right into these things that are already on the car. So I basically doubled the separator as a mount. Came out pretty nice. It kept the line nice and tight to the car. And it looks pretty good. Hey, real quick, guys. Wherever I needed a little extra amount, I only had 5 of these, I would throw these in. My son actually showed me something that I thought was really cool also. If you don't have these, you could take these kinds. Either you use one big one that grabs both hoses, or if you really want to make it look nice and more secure, you could do this here. This I actually like better than this, even though this looks nice and all. I do have a little bit of a concern with this chafing on this at all. It's really tight on here, like it's not gonna move. So I'm really not gonna, I don't think it's gonna be a problem. I will keep an eye on it. If it is, I'll end up just swapping it over to these. This actually was a great idea. So especially, I mean, if you're running the same size hose, you could just use the same size, or you got a smaller one and a bigger one, you could do it like this. So this is actually really great. I like it a lot. If these end up being a problem, definitely I'll be swapping them out. But yeah, for anyone else, if this helps you out, if you need an idea. And I just threw a riv nut in here. This is like under the seat area. Riv nut, boom, mount it right there. You know, you guys could do this however you want to do it. You're just making sure that it's tucked up underneath here far enough where it's not going to come in contact with anything. And you know, it's secure up here. And you know, use a pretty durable hose. I mean, there's a bunch of different kinds. There's nylon, steel braided. I ended up getting this one. This seems like a really nice hose. It should do the job. I do have a wrap, a sleeve I could throw over this if I felt like I needed to. Honestly, I think it's fine. I ran, when my fuel line rusted out on me a long time ago, I ran a cheap AutoZone hose for years from the back to the front, and I didn't have any problem with this damn thing. But yeah, I'm not, you know, definitely use a good hose. I'm just using that as an example.
but that hose was tucked up where it wasn't getting messed up. Obviously, I just zip tied the hell out of it. I didn't have all this stuff going on right here, and it lasted a long time. So I hope that helps you guys out. I just got to connect the return line you see hanging right here, but that's a pretty simple task. So, but yeah, there we go, guys. Now we need to I ordered a kit for the pump. I ordered a kit for the pump. Oh, this thing's dirty. The wiring kit, it's a relay kit. We gotta wire up that, and then it'll have a nice fresh wiring.
For that, you'll need to connect to a Wi-Fi network or install a system.
Anyway, so yeah, we have a nice fresh wiring, connect it wherever I want to connect it, how I want to connect it, and that'd be nice. We got to get the intercooler plumbing all done up, clean the intercooler because it's used and it has oil in it from the Supra that we bought, so we got to do that. But as far as the fuel lines go, they're on here. One more part of the fuel system I forgot to put in there. This factory banjo style line that comes off the fuel rail, at the end of it, you guys might have seen that it has the -6 fitting. That fitting, I used a tube cutter, the one with the little circular blade. You just wrap around here. Maybe I'll stick that in the video for you to see it. I used that, chopped off the end of it, and I purchased off of Amazon a 5/16 alloy tube hardline adapter -6, and all I had to do was sand the end of this tube down slightly enough where the little brass sleeve fit just over the line perfectly. So again, we haven't tested this yet, but that's what I used to get this adapter onto this line. Eventually I could delete this tube and run the line directly into the rail. I'm just going step by step and showing you guys other ways to do it, and later on I can go back and do all that basic stuff that everyone else is doing on these other items here. But I like to give you guys a little cheap solution to do some of these things. Not everybody is loaded down with cash, so I hope that helps you guys out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've been up since 4:30 this morning with the work, and figured I'd come home and finish this. This might not be my best video, but I want to make sure that I recorded it regardless. I get a lot of comments and stuff on my videos, a lot of people watching, getting a lot of things for people, and I appreciate all that. And so I'll try my best to always get you guys whatever I'm doing. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.